Merry Christmas, everyone. So today I thought I would do a redrawing that I did 2 years ago. So I have this one from 2 years ago, and I have this drawing from last year that I redid. And so, I might as well just keep up with the tradition and just do a redraw of this every year. So I just finished this probably like 10 minutes ago, so we are really just getting into it. I'll totally be honest, when I started drawing this, I really thought about changing up the whole pose completely. I was going to keep Leaf the same. He was going to be looking at his finished wrapping job, and Maya was going to be peeking over his shoulder trying to see what he's up to. I really thought about that, and then I started sketching it, and I was like, I don't know if it's really a redraw if I switch up the whole pose, which, it doesn't have to be, the whole point, but it's if I'm going to keep this, redrawing this 2 years in a row, I might as well just stick with the original pose. Plus, I was having a hard time drawing the legs, so, this is probably why I should study anatomy. So I literally just kept the head the same, and worked on some body positions. I don't know, I was having a hard time with hands and arms and just everything at this point, so. And I really thought, do I have to post a video for YouTube? And I really almost didn't, but, I actually wanted to do this. I woke up this morning and decided I wanted to do this, so. Welcome to Crazy K's last minute editing, because it works. I usually don't draw two characters in one drawing. It's usually one, and so this took a lot longer than it usually takes. Usually I sit down for maybe an hour and a half, and this took about 3 hours, a little over. I think it was 3 hours and 5 minutes, something like that. So, and thankfully I did not do this in one sitting, because I would probably, I would cry. I could not sit still for that long. So, one adjustment I did make to this drawing versus the previous two was actually Maya's, eyes. In these two past ones, I had her eyes just wide open in shock. And I kind of wanted to play with the expressions a little bit. I've been trying to work on more of I wanted to make it a little more comical. And I wanted to, really exaggerate that expression. Because, if I was going to eat it, then I would totally, I would be so shocked. And trying to capture that kind of expression is really hard to do. I have a hard time with expressions, so I was kind of messing around with it, and I really liked how this one turned out, so I kind of left it. I'm not coloring in her eyes, even though I think eyes are my favorite part of doing, people and, drawing them. I really like drawing the eyes, so taking that off of her face, I guess, was kind of sad, but I think I got that expression a little bit better. I don't know why, but it felt like I didn't do as much work to this as I did in the previous years, but I think it turned out a whole lot better. But it also took 3 hours, and I don't know how much time it took with the other ones, but I don't think it felt like 3 hours, but I don't know, it felt like I just had so many more steps to the other drawings, which I don't have here, which could also show improvement on my steps. I don't know, I had so many details I wanted to add in the other ones where I was it's a little much. In this, I'm starting to kind of learn how to simplify things and getting things to look the way I want them without having to put in a ton of work, which, not that putting in work is a terrible thing. I think putting in hard work brings out good reward. So right now, while I'm recording this, my family is actually working on cleaning the house and getting ready for guests to come over. So I'm hiding away in my room, making a video instead. So yeah, those are kind of our Christmas plans. since it's Christmas Eve, our church is having a candlelight service, so we'll be going to that this evening too, which will be really, really cool. I think it'll be really cool to be there for. What are your guys' Christmas plans? A lot of different families do things definitely different. I know some people celebrated over the weekend before Christmas, then are doing kind of Christmas with just their family. I know some people are like, no, we're just keeping it low key. Some people go all out and they have the whole family over. So, I think it's kind of fun. This year we're keeping it a little low key, which is appreciated. I kept the background for the most part the same. I don't know why this tinsel thingy I was having such a hard time on. I thought it was so dumb and I was like, oh, this is ugly. And then I was like, but I kind of need it because how is she tripping? I don't know. I was writing Merry Christmas because I was sending this to a friend of mine. On it, I will take it off. So anyway, drum roll please. And ta-da! Here is the finished drawing. I had a lot of fun drawing this, even though this Christmas season is a little busy. I'm glad I definitely set aside time to do this. So yeah, Merry Christmas everyone, and comment below if you liked it, and if you like to see more content like this, and if you have any other ideas I should try. Anyway, thank you, love you guys. Merry Christmas, bye.